This is an overview video for pre-enrollment at the Carlsbad Unified School District. We're going to start at the Carlsbad Unified School District home page, and from here, you will go to the top right-hand corner where it says Parents. Hover over the word Parents and scroll down to Enrollment and Registration. Click here. Once you're on this page, if you scroll down, you'll see that you have different grade spans to choose from. Select the grade span that is appropriate for your child. Once here, you'll see that you have some information as well as the step 1 and step 2 requirements. Go through step 1, make sure that you have the residency requirements as well as the immunization requirements, and then you can go ahead and go to step 2, which is to start Aries Air Online enrollment. Go ahead and click right here. Once here, you have another set of directions that you can read through, but what we're going to do is go ahead and choose Enroll a New Student at the bottom right-hand corner. This is for pre-enrollment, so we're going to click on the drop-down menu and choose the 2021-2022 pre-enrollment, and then Next. Go ahead and read the required information and then choose Next. Okay, if you've done this before and you have an account, you can go ahead and put in your email and password here. Otherwise, you can create a new account on the right. And then choose Login. Here, you're going to read the terms of service. Click on the little box that says I agree, and then choose Next. Here, you're going to enter the student's name, so the legal first name, a nickname if you have one, the middle name, and the last name. If they have a suffix, you can choose from the drop down here, and then their birth date. Okay, go ahead and read through this and then choose which grade level you are enrolling them in. Then you're going to go ahead and add your street address. The state they live in. It already has California pre-selected. And then use residence address above as mailing address. So if you want this as your mailing address, keep it chosen as yes. Otherwise, choose no, and it will prompt you to add another address. Okay, it will tell you which school that your child is assigned to. Click Next, and then my new enrollment has been added to my account. So I'm going to go ahead and click Next to continue entering information for the student. Okay. You're going to choose their gender, the home phone number, if there's a mobile phone number you would like to add, the country they were born in, the state the student was born in, and then the city. You're going to choose if they're Hispanic or Latino. Then you're going to choose the race. You can select up to 5. And then you're going to choose the highest parent education level. And then choose Next. From here, you're going to answer the following questions. Which language did your child learn when he or she first began to talk? Which language does your child most frequently speak at home? Which language do you, the parents or guardians, most frequently use when speaking with your child? And which language is most often spoken by adults in the home? And then choose Next once you've answered all those questions. Here, you're going to enter your information. If you would like to allow access to portal, this permits you or whoever you're entering access to your student's portal account, which means they'll be able to see grades and other information. choose if they live with the student, and the mailing name. If you do not live with the student, you can choose to have the second copy of mail sent to you. If you do, then you're just going to leave it as no, and you do not have to enter your address, but you will need to choose your phone number. Okay. And then choose next. The next page is the restrained individual page. If there is an individual who is not to be around your student or have contact with them by court decree, you can choose yes, and you can give the information prompted. If this is no, then continue on by clicking next. Now you're going to go ahead and fill out the emergency contacts. From here, you give the first name. You select the relationship to the student. Choose if you want them to have access to the portal, if you would like them to get mail sent to them, and then you would give the mailing name. And if you choose, you can include the address as well. But you do need a phone number. And then you choose next. You can also add additional contacts. Please keep in mind that you can add emergency contacts at a later time as well. The next page is the health survey. Here you are going to include any medical conditions that your child may have, including allergies, ADHD, or any other condition that the student may have been diagnosed with. If you don't have any, you just choose no medical conditions to report. If you need to add any notes, then you add them here. Once you've finished, you click next, or if you have more to add, you click add. So it's one at a time. So if I were to choose allergies, I would write my comment and then add. But if you have nothing, just no medical conditions to report, and then next. Okay, now I'm going to fill out this questionnaire for the other district enrollments. Was the student born in the United States? Yes or no? What date did the student enter the United States? Well, since they were born, the birthday automatically populated. If they entered the United States at a later time, this is where you would add that date. Has the student previously attended a preschool in the United States? And then here you're going to say what date the student first enrolled in any preschool. Okay. Has the student previously attended a TK through 12 transitional kindergarten school in the United States? If no, you choose no. If they have, then go ahead and choose yes. Has the student previously attended a school in California, meaning they've been at another school besides this one in California? You click yes or no. This following page will be where you upload all of your documents. You're going to follow the step-by-step instructions below and complete all forms required. So that includes the residency verification form, the signature verification of receipt of documents, and notice it does pull up the forms in my browser, the library statement of responsibility, students' acceptable use of agreement with technology, the student handbook, and then the required notifications. Please review the receipt of this document. Household letter for free or reduced meal. Just want to make sure that you've received the document. Student accident insurance flyer. And then there's healthcare options that you can view as well, but nothing is required here. And then the optional form is the shared housing proof of residency form. You can click here for site contact information. Okay, then you're going to click next. Next is the document uploads. You are going to upload all of the documents listed here in these bullet points to complete your student's enrollment. You're going to do the photo ID to establish parent and legal guardianship, the student birth certificate, immunization records, residency verification / declaration form, 2 proof of residence documents, and signature verification of receipt of documents form. Now, keep in mind some of these you had received in the previous window. If you're having difficulty uploading documents, you can contact your site, and if you click here, it gives you a list of the site and who to contact. And then this is where you will upload. So see, it's broken down by form. And you just click select documents and upload. Okay, once you've uploaded all of your documents, you have some supplemental questions. You can choose the appropriate answer for all the questions because it will help us better serve the needs of your student. Who does the child live with? Has your student been identified as GATE in the prior district? Does your student have a 504 plan? In which language do you wish to receive written communication? Does your student have a current IEP? And has your child ever been retained? So all this information is useful to the school. Please fill it out the best you can, then choose next. And then please select one of the following options to complete the residency survey. So this just helps us know what type of living situation you're in. So if you live in a temporary shelter, you check here, hotel or motel, temporarily doubled up, temporarily unsheltered, or none of the above. Now we're going to do the family military survey. You're going to select if you have at least one parent or guardian that is a current member of the United States Armed Forces, and it's full-time. So they're on active duty or full-time National Guard duty. If yes, you click here. If no, click here. Last, you will confirm what you have inputted in your pre-enrollment documents. It goes by section through section. You are able to edit any section that you might notice a mistake or something that you forgot to add. So please make sure you are carefully going through this. Once you are done, you are going to click Finish and Submit. And that is how you will pre-enroll your student for the 2021-2022 school year.